most high power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, forever and ever, ever, right? Khan? Yes. So, as always, we give all praise and glory, as I said, to the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua. We'll start off with Colossians 3 and 17. Colossians 3 and 17. And whatsoever I do in word or deed, do all by Hashem, Mashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father, by Hashem, Mashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior. Are there any new people that's online today? We welcome everybody. Is there any new people that's online today? First timers? All right, so we're going to continue going through the word of the Most High and prepare ourselves for the kingdom of heaven. First, we got to get ourselves together and know certain things that will prepare ourselves for the kingdom of heaven. We'll start off in 1 John 2:15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So, it's telling us not to love not the world, but then when you look at John 3:16, which everybody that call themselves a Christian generally quotes it by heart. John 3:16 says, for the Most High so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So, when you look at this, it says, for the Most High so loved the world. And he's not going to bring forth confusion or something that doesn't make sense. It's just getting the proper understanding of what he's saying so you would know. Otherwise, because it tells us in 1 Corinthians 14 and 33, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints, of the children of Israel. So, when you're looking at, he said, for the Most High so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. And you come here and it says in 1 John 2 and 15, love not the world. So, that's a contradiction if you don't know the precept to understand what he's saying in John 3:16. A conversation, matter of fact, between two brothers, two Israelite, Judite brothers. Mashiach Yahushua in Hebrews 7:14 says, for it is evident that our power, Mashiach Yahushua, sprang out of Judah, out of the tribe of Judah, Jacob's firstborn son. He will be a so-called Negro if he walked the earth today. That's who he's talking to. Nicodemus, another of the children of Israel, two brothers having a conversation in John the 3rd chapter, talking about their nation. So that world, if you have any understanding, if you don't, then you're going to understand that that world is in Isaiah 45:17 that you're talking about. Isaiah 45:17. It says, but Israel shall be saved in the Most High with an everlasting salvation. It don't say any other nation will have an everlasting salvation. When we look at the kingdom of heaven. But Israel will have an everlasting salvation. I mean, it's going to last forever and ever and ever. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So Israel is that world that's without end that is talking about in John 3:16. The world of Israel. So he said, love not the world. So it's talking about the world of these other nations. Because he said, learn not the way the heathens in Jeremiah 10 and 2. Talking to the Israelites. Told us not to learn the ways of the heathen. Because all the gods of the nations are idols. But here we are, following the world, getting ready for Thanksgiving. And any other wicked day that they have set up for us to follow. But 1 John 2 and 15 says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof, all the things that you desire in this world are going to pass away, especially here in America. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. These are the ones that are going to be entering into the kingdom of heaven. The ones that do the will of the Most High. You're going to be able to abide forever. Not everybody, but those that do the will of the Most High. And the will of the Most High is to say, if you love me, keep my commandments. In St. John 14 and 15 and 1 John 5 and 3. And his commandments are not grievous. We're not supposed to feel bad about doing what's right in his eyes. That's what the kingdom of heaven is for. That's what it's for. Not for everyone. But we, as a people, have to look at ourselves. Thirdly, that's why we go into self-examination. Not many people want to look at that because they don't want to look at themselves. But you want to point the finger at someone else. But we got to look at ourselves and tear ourselves apart to make sure we, as individuals, are right in the eyes of the Most High. There's so much to learn. There's so much to learn, live, and apply in our life once the book is closed. And that's what the judgment is going to come about. It's going to be about. How did you apply this in your life? First Corinthians 7 and 31 says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, with the lust that you desire, the lust that we just read about, everything that the world offers you in wickedness, for the fashion of this world passes away. The things that you see in this world will pass away. When the Most High set of righteousness on this earth. So all you that's wicked and following the ways of the wicked, you better enjoy it because the kingdom of heaven is coming. It's going to be right here on this earth. And we're going to reign forever and ever and ever. James 4 and 4. James 4 and 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? So when you all into the world, the things that's happening in the world, you at war with the Most High, even though you don't know it because you're used to doing whatever you do. This is what's normal to you. That's the problem with a lot of people. It's normal to them. So what's normal to you is not normal according to the word because you are committing a lot of times spiritual fornication. Meaning you're not following what the law says. You're not following what having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua said. As it is written, you're not following. Therefore you err, not knowing the scriptures. And if you know the scriptures, you know you're really going to get double. Really going to get a lot of stripes. So whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. So all you that's a friend of the world, things in the world, look at people on drugs, how people killing each other, how people are envious of each other, prideful of each other, don't love each other. But the first ones to love our enemy, we really in bad shape. We in real bad shape. When you ask our people, who you thinking about? Because they always say, like they go to God so love the world. So they think about everybody in the world besides themselves. In most cases, this is what's going on. But one thing about it, everybody's going to meet the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua one at a time. You're not taking whoever you believe in or whoever this, that, the third, whatever you believe in. You're going to be right there by yourself. Right there by yourself. And you don't want to be at war with the Most High. And you definitely don't want to be the enemy of the Most High because He's gonna do you in. He's gonna get you. You don't want to be the enemy of the Most High. And all something that's real serious, people. I think you need to really consider when we say we got next, Israel have next, or the kingdom is coming to Israel, better really consider. It's not an easy task to get there. He said the righteous barely going to make it. Righteous barely shall be saved. Scarcely shall be saved, to be exact. That's why we got to really look at this sincerely. 2 John 2. 2 John 6. 2 John 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. Verse 2. 2 John 2. For the truth's sake, which dwelleth in us, and shall be with us forever. If you desire to go to the kingdom of heaven that's prepared for us right now, just wait on us to get it together. Luke 8 and 36. Luke 8 and 36. They also which saw it told them what means he saw that was possessed of the devils was healed. We go back to the verse. Verse 37. This is when after Mashiach Yahushua had allowed these demons, spirits, to go into the swine that ran down the hill. Verse 37. Then the whole multitude of the country of Gadarenes round about besought him to depart from them. Now, he done cast out the demons, these devils, out of this man. 2,000, mind you. So you know what kind of demons this man was rolling with. 2,000 demons. He cast out into the swine that ran down the hill and drowned in the lake. Now we ain't supposed to even touch a dead pig carcass. So, verse 37 again said, then the whole multitude of the country of Gadarenes round about besought him to depart from them. He said, get out of here, get away from us. For they were taken with great fear. And he went up into the ship and returned back again. Now the man out of whom the devils were departed besought him that he might be with him. But the Mashiach Yahushua sent him away, saying, see, this man, he cast out 2,000 demons or devils. He said, hey man, I want to roll with you, man. But the Mashiach Yahushua said unto him, read verse 38, 39, return to thine own house and show how great things the Most High have done unto thee. See, he didn't take no credit for it. He didn't take no credit for it. That's why when you look at Philippians, the 2nd chapter, that's why we should be saying all praise to the Most High. Hear what he said? Go and show how great things the Most High has done. That's why in Philippians 2 and 7 it says, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men, just like every other man. But he made himself of no reputation. That's why it said in Luke 8:39, return to thine own house and show how great things the Most High have done to thee. And he went his way, even though he was the one that cast the demons out, but it was through the power of the Most High. You got to see it spiritually. Give the Most High the glory. And he went his way and published throughout the whole city how great things the Mashiach Yahushua had done unto him. And it came to pass that when the Mashiach Yahushua was returned, the people gladly received him, for they were all waiting for him. And behold, there came a man named Jairus, and he was a ruler of the synagogue. And he fell down at Mashiach Yahushua's feet and besought him that he would come into his house. For he had one only daughter, about 12 years of age, and she lay a-dying. But as he went, the people thronged him. People was gathering all around as he was trying to get to this man's house. And a woman having an issue of blood, 12 years, which had spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any. So this woman had a bleeding issue, this blood issue, for 12 years, and the physician could do nothing about it. She went to all these different doctors, but they couldn't heal her. None of them. 12 years, mind you, came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood stanched, meaning it went away. She touched the border of his garment, his fringes, and the blood issue that she had for 12 years stopped. And Mashiach Yahushua said, "Who touched me?" Remember, all these people are thronging around him. They're all around him. He said, "Who touched me?" When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, "Master, the multitude thronged thee and pressed thee, and sayest thou, who touches thee? Who touches me?" Say, how we know who touched you? Got all these people around us. We don't know who touched you. And Mashiach Yahushua said, "Somebody had touched me, for I perceived that virtue was gone out of me." He said he felt virtue come out of him. And when the woman saw that she was not here, she came trembling and falling down before him. She declared unto him before all the people for what cause she had touched him, and how she was healed immediately. So she came and fell before him trembling. And he said unto her, "Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith," I'll say it again, "thy faith," one more time for understanding, "thy faith has made thee whole. Go in peace." So he told her her faith, because she believed. All I got to do is touch the hem of his garment, I'll be healed. And it happened, just as she thought. Verse 49, while he yet spake, there cometh one from the ruler of the synagogue's house, saying to him, "Thy daughter is dead. Trouble not the master." But when the Mashiach Yahushua heard it, he answered him, saying, "Fear not, believe only, and she shall be made whole." So don't fear, have faith. Believe that he's talking about is the faith, just like this woman that just had this blood issue for 12 years. She believed all she had to do was touch the hem of his garment. But you have those that doubt. In their spirit, deep in their spirit, even though they call themselves spiritually in doubt, but they doubt. They doubt. They don't really have faith. People want you to pray for them, but they don't even pray for themselves in belief also. To believe that what they're praying for, they're going to be healed. They're going to receive what it is that they're asking for. But you want somebody else to pray for you, and you don't even believe yourself. That's why he said what he said. Because you listen at the ruler of the synagogues. Listen to what they saying in verse 49 of Luke the 8th chapter. See, while he yet spake, there cometh one from the ruler of the synagogue's house, saying to him, "Thy daughter is dead, trouble not the master." But when Amashiach heard it, he answered him, saying, fear not, believe only, and she shall be made whole. He said, don't fear. You got to believe. You got to have faith. This belief, he said, is having faith in the Most High. And when he came into the house, he suffered no man to go in, save Peter and James and John, and the father and the mother of the maid. So Peter, James, and John, and the father and the mother were the only ones that was able to go in with him. And all wept. Everybody was crying and bewailed her. But he said, weep not, she is not dead, but sleeping. And they laughed him to scorn, knowing that she was dead. So now, you got to understand this. How wicked is this? Listen at this very closely. You got to look at this in the spirit. Verse 52, and all wept. Everybody was crying and bewailed her, crying over her. Right? They crying. She's bewailing. They, she's dead. Going on. We done lost our sister. They crying, bewailing her. And all wept and bewailed her. But he said, weep not. She is not dead, but sleeping. And they laughed him to scorn, knowing that she was dead. Now, how do you go from weeping, really caring about somebody that's dead, that's lying in the bed dead, to laughing at somebody, laughing to scorn? But this is our people. It's our people. Laughed at Amashiach Yahushua, made fun of him. This is what happened. This is what he had to go through. They laughed at him, made fun of him. And this is right after crying, real wailing, and weeping. They laughed at him. Verse 54, and he put them all out, and took her by the hand, and called, saying, Maid, arise. So, Mashiach Yahushua says he was an austere man.